Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Thursday. Hashtag my global family. This is Dre, a beta, coyote walking in this world, and real life Eslato Public superhero. Proud to spirit indigenous warrior. I know male Dre has not been out lately, family, but yeah, yoga is female Dre's thing. So, what can I say? Are you ready to do our beginner floor yoga? Oh yeah, family. Oh yeah. This coyote has kept off 110 pounds after having gastric bypass. I was dying at 35, family, and this indigenous warrior has claimed my life. I am here to change the world, family, and I can't do that if I'm not healthy. If my body, mind, and spirit aren't in sync and balance, then this coyote can't go out and conquer the world through humanizing educational change. So, yeah, family, I was 220 pounds to 280, 290 pounds for the majority of my life, from ages 18 until 35. So I'm just saying, family, I was a fifth grader and a size 16. So I know, even though half of our lives, a third of our lives, a lot of our lives have passed, we still have the change. We still have the ability to make change happen. Yep. I just started with a senior yoga tape that I did 3 times a week, and then I did it every day, and then I added in cardio at the gym. So, family, I don't know. Let's just start slow and add habits as we go along. This coyote's been doing cardio and YouTube yoga, and I started adding my shakes, family, protein shakes. Yay! So I'm just saying, what can we do to keep ourselves healthy? Healthy! Oh, yeah. Sorry, family. I completely and absolutely sing off tune. But hey, I'm happy. And if you're happy and you know it, you show it. Right? Right? All right. We are going to be doing our baby beginner floor yoga, family. So let's get started. Don't forget, all we're doing is trying. So give it your best shot. We can do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We can do this. Oh, shoot. Just kidding, family. I got to set up. Let's do
Welcome
this.
to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have a little goes a long way yoga practice for you. If you're new to yoga, this might be a great practice for you to delve in and just kind of get a foundation for focusing on sensation over shape, which is important. If you're a regular member of the Yoga with Adriene community, then chances are you've heard me say it before, a little goes a long way. And if you've practiced even just a little bit, I'm sure you'll agree. So let's hop on the mat, check in with where we're at today. Let's get started.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, let's begin in a nice, comfortable seat. Depending on where you're at today, you could even start this part on your couch or in a chair. So truly find a place where you can get comfortable, because we're going to start with some pranayama, some breath work, breath practice. And this can be a little tricky, especially if you're new to the practice, because I think a lot of times people don't consider or know, haven't experienced that the breath practice is as challenging sometimes as the asana practice. They are part of one physical practice, the physical branch of yoga. So if it's hard for you to settle in, I guess I'm just saying you're not alone. Let's give it a try, because with the breath, we can really change our game. So the theme of today is a little goes a long way, and just taking, we know this, right? Intrinsically, intuitively, taking one deep breath at a certain point in your day, whether it's in traffic or when you're dealing with someone, or, can absolutely support you in that moment, can totally be a game changer. So that said, come into your comfy seat and sit up nice and tall. And then just allow your energy to kind of land here, and maybe put the hands wherever feels good. So be really mindful about where you are placing the hands, just as a way of spreading a little awareness out. Spread awareness out to all parts of the body. Sit up nice and tall. And we're not going to do anything in particular today, so nothing fancy, just a couple moments of deep breathing, right? So no fancy pranayama, just really conscious, full deep breaths. So we'll do about 10 of them, but don't worry about the number count. Just close your eyes. I'll breathe with you.
Excuse me, family.
Keep lifting up through the crown of the head, sit up nice and tall. And then after about 10 or so breaths, I'll cue us. So you can kind of trust the video, trust me, trust yourself, and close your eyes. Here we go, sit up nice and tall. And we'll begin to deepen the breath. So big conscious breath in. Mindful release as you exhale out. And see if you can slow your breath down a bit. Make the inhalations a little bit longer and smoother, and same for the exhalations. And then notice where your thoughts have gone, where the mind goes, and just notice that, acknowledge that, and then come on back to the breath practice. We're breathing deep here, deep breathing. And on your next inhale, imagine the breath coming in through the nose and traveling down. So the direction of the breath is down as you inhale. And then it does this kind of sweet little somersault and then comes up as you exhale. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, breathing down. And then exhale. Breath travels up and out through the nose. Great. Bat the eyelashes open, loop the shoulders, and we'll let that go. So it doesn't mean we're going to stop the conscious breathing, but we're going to kind of let the movement and the breath become one. When two become one. That Spice Girls. So big looping of the shoulders. If you are on your couch or in a chair now, go ahead and come on to the ground. Maybe you have a yoga mat, maybe just onto the floor. We'll come into a nice, comfortable seat. So keep conscious breath going, whatever that means to you. Keep coming back to a nice deep inhale, nice long exhale whenever you can. Little goes a long way there. Sit up nice and tall. We'll take the left hand, just spread it super wide, rotate the left wrist, and then go ahead and place it on the ground and inhale, reach the right fingertips up and overhead. Side body stretch, so good. A little goes a long way here, so find a little movement. Whether it's gentle pulsing, maybe it's opening the chest up towards the sky and then rounding it down to the ground, checking in with the shoulder. Find your deep breath here. And then come back to center. Ooh, I do declare. And then right hand, spread the palm super wide or rotate the wrist. So this is great if you sit at a desk. We're just kind of opening up through the hands, the wrists, and then side body, uncrumbling. Great for lower back pain too. Remember, it's all connected. Find movement that feels good here. See if you can keep up with a conscious breath. Great, then come back to center and send your legs out long. little sore. Firming down through the tops of the thighs, nothing fancy here. Reach the fingertips up as you breathe in, and then forward fold as you breathe out. So even if you only land here, you're great. Way to be where you're at today. You need to breathe into the back body, stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, so don't feel like you need to push it to any certain shape here. Focus on the sensation over the shape. So find your version of this here, and then connect to your breath. So this is also good standing. If this is too tricky, you can do a standing forward fold instead of a seated forward fold. And that one you can do anytime, anywhere. Just be careful when you do it in the shower so you don't slip. Wherever you are, whether you're seated or standing here, forward fold, allow the weight of the head to relax and release down. This is an awesome pose to check in with daily, not just for the muscles of the body, but for the nervous system, for the mental aspect to your practice. And connect to your sitting bones. If you're seated, if you're standing, connect to the soles of your feet, all four corners. And everyone tuck the chin into the chest and roll it up. Great. Just in case you took me up on the standing, come on back down to seated. And just nice and easy, we're going to take the right foot into the left palm. So start here. Be super mindful here, especially in these little yoga breaks. You can never be too mindful because it's always kind of in those unthoughtful moments that you end up kind of tweaking something or anything, if ever. So it's usually not in the actual yoga practice, at least with my community of friends, where people get injured. It's always kind of in the moments in between. So stay present. And we're going to come to a little rocking of the cradle of the leg and the foot. Okay. Sorry. Right hand comes to the outer edge of the right knee. And this will be a little different for everyone. If you're like, I can't grab my foot, no worries. Just grab your calf here. And so what, again, we're focusing on is the sensation over the shape. So unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to be negative, but unfortunately we see a lot of instructors just kind of slamming into the shape because it's in their body, and then it's hard to decipher what it is for us. So it could be this for you. It may not be this. Okay, on the same token, if you need a deeper stretch, go ahead and bring that right foot into the crease of the elbow, the left arm, you can come here. So we're here, we're here, we're here. And we're imagining the ball and socket joint here on the right, in the right hip. And we're breathing and we're doing our best to sit up nice and tall. So all of these things are great things we can do as a sequence, or great things that we can do on their own. For instance, this is a great thing to do. All of these things actually so far are really great to do while you're watching TV. So after this video, if you're watching this on your big screen, you can pop on an episode of your favorite. See, if I had a TV show, I could send you to my TV show right now. Just kidding. Girlsy. We're working on a TV show. That'd be fun. But I want all the community to be in it. Travel around and visit the community. Yes. Take your right foot, cross it over. Nice twist here. We're going to hug the right knee with the left elbow. Roll up through the spine. Swim the right fingertips behind, and boom. Find what feels good here. Maybe point and flex through the extended leg. So I wanted to mention, it can be this twist or it could be any twist. A little goes a long way with the twist. Recline twist. You always want to find that deep breath in a twist to get the full benefits. And then we'll release and switch on the other side. Switch to the other side. Bend the left knee. Rock the cradle. So it's a practice, you know, yoga asana, we're taught shapes. I mean, that's the physical practice. So take it upon yourself with your home practice. And I think that's what's cool about Yoga with Adriene too, because this will just help you when you go to your public class to focus on sensation over shape. And then you'll want to come back to your mat. You're going to want to take these little yoga breaks every day. And then you stop comparing yourself to other people too. At least I have, or I try, because I'm like, when you really focus on what feels good for you, it kind of really doesn't matter what other people are doing. I mean, you can be inspired by someone, but this video turned into a yoga lecture by Adriene. Okay. So after you've moved around a little bit here, go ahead and cross it over into your twist. Notice if you're kind of leaning back here. Notice if you've lost connection between your feet. Reconnect. Great. And then we release. Cross the ankles, come to all fours. We have 2 more things to do. So you know your cat-cow, so I'm not gonna do that one because I feel like everyone really knows that anyway. And you can insert that here as a freestyle. We're gonna bring the knees super wide, big toes to touch. If you come to my public classes, I rarely do not do this next little ditty because I feel like we're constantly here with the head, neck forward, here, all the time. So this is great little neck and upper back body hygiene. Here we go. Inhale, reach the right fingertips forward, find that length, that stretch in the right side body, and then try to maintain that as you thread the needle. So right fingertips in and underneath the bridge of the left arm, and we come to rest on the right ear, outer edge of the right shoulder. Keep a connection with your big toes, and the knees are wide so that we can find this awesome rock in the pelvis here. And then breathe into the upper back body, and stay connected through your hands. So you can really use this left hand to press away from the earth here, either by bending the elbow or finding extension. Might also like to bring it all the way up or even around, hand on the sacrum or to twist. You know what to do here. Listen to your body. Big, deep, conscious breaths. And play with that directional breath. Inhale, it travels down into the belly, and exhale, up and out. And slowly release, press into your foundation and come back again. Pay attention to the mindful moments in between. And the same thing on the other side. Left fingertip stretch. Try to maintain. So sometimes we just come into it from here. I have all this collapse in the side body. So this little bit of consciousness in the side body goes a long way as we thread the needle. Left fingertips underneath the bridge of the right arm. And same thing. Try to stay connected to your toes. Find what feels good with the right arm and breathe. If it's too much, don't worry about it, but otherwise maybe you play with that directional breath, inhaling, filling the belly with air, and then exhaling, imagining the breath traveling up and out the nose and the mouth. Sweet, one more breath. And beautiful release. I always love my view from here. Like, it depends where I'm at and which day, but today is really pretty. Okay, coming back to seated. You can also do this one standing. If you've done a Yoga with Adriene video, you've probably done this before. I'm actually gonna come to my knees. Neck circles. Not 1980s neck circles, as fun as they are. Okay, we're putting, this is what we say in kids yoga, but it works. We're putting a little marker here. You can choose your color. Or if you're sophisticated and modern, you can put a little charcoal pencil on the tip of the nose. And we're starting with small circles today. So small, tiny, tiny circles. Head over heart, heart over pelvis. So sit up tall or stand tall. And then allow your circles to grow larger. And you really need to kind of drop what you look like here and really focus on the sensation here to find that yummy spot. I'm a great example of that. Sometimes I'm just like in public, like, oh. And then allow the circles to grow larger. So we start at like button size and we move to like full dinner plate size. And you can move through like saucer, salad plate, dinner plate. And then reverse your circle. Check in with your breath. And if you find a catch, you might rock a little bit in that place. You might notice if the shoulders have started to creep up out of just our habitual self. And so relax your shoulders. And then bring it back to center. Draw the palms together. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okie doke, my friends. So that was A Little Goes a Long Way. I encourage you, a little friendly invitation to try this once a day for a week. And I think the big idea here is that you make sure to take time for yourself and that you don't always need a big, fancy, sweaty yoga practice to do that. Sometimes just a little bit goes a long way. So it's just doing one pose or one little ditty from this practice or returning to this video every day for 7 days. I encourage you, schedule it in your planner, whatever you need to do, just like you would schedule anything. You wouldn't skip eating, you wouldn't skip a shower. See if you can touch on a little bit of this every day for a week and let me know how it goes. Okay, I know it's a challenge, so handing you a friendly challenge. See if you can schedule time for 7 days to drop the pin and find what feels good. All right. I love you guys. Leave questions, comments below. Share this practice with your friends. This would be a good one to share with someone who's new to the practice. And I'll see you next time for yoga videos every Wednesday. Take care. Namaste.
Excuse me. Family, we did it, we did it, we did it, did it. Oh yeah, we did it. I'm just saying, who did it? You did it, I did it, we did it together. Family, that's what this is about. Why am I spending my life vlogging, playing on social media to create a global family? Yeah, this coyote plays. I got tricks, family, but I'm also having a great time. This is my life. I only have the one that I know of. So why not make the most of it, right? I'm brave, I'm courageous, but I get scared too. I got my PTSD. It's part of me. It's part of my little monster. But I love all parts of me, family. And together we can do anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm confident. And today, man, today was hard, family. I have anxiety, I have PTSD, and I have a lack of motivation. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, family, and I can get overwhelmed and scared, and I don't want to do anything. I like freeze, deer in headlights, like, ah. So, what do? Well, I'll take time to recenter and make sure that I'm medicated. Don't forget, this coyote is an Ivy League graduate, a researcher, an activist, a scholar, a published author. Don't forget to look out for my book chapter, family. Yeah, necessary narratives of COVID. So I'm just saying, what can't we do when we put our minds to it, family? Don't get me wrong, I got the support and the love of my family, which is why I know that the superpower of love, woo-wee, family, it is powerful, and I believe it can change the world. So, what are we gonna do today? Today, we're gonna go out there and do what we can. That's all we can do, family. I have figured it out. After 40 years on this world, I have figured out that all I can do is try. That's all you can do. Give it a shot. Give it a shot and say, I attempted, I tried that, and it didn't work out. Or, woo, it worked out. I killed it. Let's do it again. So I'm just saying, family, when you're together, we can do anything. Woo. So don't forget, I am also working on my spiritual self, which is part of my original critical race theory, walking as coyote. I am indigenous, two-spirited, whiteness, critical race, and intersectional scholar, family. And my theory is based on my life and my life as a survivor of rape and molestation, as a ramification of Indian boarding schools, police brutality in 2008 that upgraded me to PTSD, and the last 9 months of my life stuck in my house, as well as surviving a white male academic predator relationship in 2018 that made me suicidal. I've been taking on the systems, family. And with your help, we can do it together. So I've been thinking about religion and spirituality and how do I feed my spiritual self? Well, one of them is saying prayers, talking to my Gammy and my ancestors who have gone before me, family. As an indigenous person, that's how we prayed. We talked to our ancestors. We asked for guidance and blessings. And this coyote is a modern indigenous warrior. And I too have to take care of my spirit. So join me, family, in saying hello to those who have gone before us, or set an intention for your day. Dear Gammy, Papa, and Great Grandpa, as I burn the sage and I ask for your blessings on your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. Whew, we need some hope, Gammy. I need some motivation. Your coyote is changing the world. And bylaws and constitutions are necessary, family, but they ain't no fun. And there are lots of work, Gammy. Legalese is scary. And I have so much coming down the pipeline. I'm honestly a little frightened. I'm scared. So, Gammy, help me find that pep in our step because our families from around the world are still being affected by COVID and we all could use some motivation. So, Gammy, today on Thursday, send your people the pep to the step that we need. Gammy, you always made sure that everything got done and that our house and our family were safe and secure. So allow us to be motivated to get what we need done. Thank you, and may you rest in peace. Papa, I miss you, and I love you, and I think of you quite often. I miss what seemed simpler times when all you did was think about retirement and your chili plants and the fields and just making sure your family was safe and sound. Papa, allow that safety and security to serve as motivation so we can get the work we need done. I love you, Papa. Send us your blessings and take care. And to my great-great-grandpa Pablo Beta, true revolutionary, and a Slaughter Pueblo statesman. You wrangled with presidents, hashtag you got our land back, and you made change in the way that you could at the time. Papa, we need that same type of motivation. We need revolutionaries like you who will force the change we need in this world. COVID, I thought, would change the world and bring us healthcare and bring us hope and bring us support and change capitalism. Hiya, family. And yet it stayed the same. So allow our leaders, our youth, our community members, and our family to make change happen to save all of our damn lives. Sorry, Gammies. May you all rest in peace. Family, I am lacking in motivation today. But hey, I did the dishes this morning. I did my yoga with you. I'm about to go tackle my cardio. And I have a paperwork trail. Woo, my stack of paperwork, family. I gotta get it done. I just gotta find the motivation to finish my work. So join me and let's get it done. I love you all. I am off to go cause trouble somewhere else. I'm a goofball, you family. But you know what? It's fun being a goofball. Join me in being kooky and crazy and just fun. Just have fun, family. Life is short. Let's have a little fun. Have an adventure.